colorful things, and on their heads, they're carrying things right on their heads. All their, huge pack of things, whatever they're selling, they'll have on their head as they carry it. And so the little girl, like you said, she had sort of a tub of some things on her head, and she was in the traditional dress. It was so
she
precious.
was so cute, and she stole my heart, and she kept following us around a little bit, and then finally we stopped and took her picture, and I think you or me or one of us, she wanted to be with one of us to have her picture taken. That was her whole gig, I think, maybe. I don't know. She was just so cute.
She got excited when you gave her a coin. You gave her $1.
Oh, yeah.
Wait. Quetzales is how to pronounce the Guatemalan dollar.
Okay.
And it's about 750 quetzales to $1 American dollar. So I think you did give her the equivalent of maybe, I don't even know if it was an American dollar quite, but she was grinning ear to ear.
We're eating at Nifu Nifa.
It's an Argentinian restaurant in Guatemala. The atmosphere is beautiful here. Sitting in a garden canopy covered in greenery and fountain next to us. If the food is as good as the atmosphere, I'm in heaven.
The people have been very friendly. The sales ladies have been very aggressive on the street selling their...
Oh, they have to be.
Hawking their wares. They make sure they set the artificially high price and then say, but we can talk about it.
I think I fell for a few of those artificially high prices.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were counting their money after I left. No, they closed. They closed the store. After I left, they shut down and left for the day.
Yeah, or they saw you coming.
Yeah, both saw me coming.
Right next to the large market where they sell the fruits and vegetables and fresh foods and just about everything else that a local person needs to buy for their home is an artisan market. And that is set up, it's truly set up for tourists, really. But it's booth after booth after booth.
Artisan is short for we jack up the prices to get you tourists.
I had so much fun walking through there. There is just hundreds and hundreds of booths. Most of them have very similar things, if not the same things. But it's where they have a lot of the homemade things from the Guatemalan people, where it is so much fun, the artisans, and to go through and buy the different painted things or jewelry or scarves. And you barter with them, and I'm not so good at my negotiating. I'm not. I fail. I fail at that completely because I just want to give away the farm just about.
Well, fortunately, you're not negotiating to sell a Boeing 747 jet, so you're okay.
Well, they start, like you say,
a $5 scarf is a lot less damage.
They start with such artificially high prices that I will say no, because I really don't want it for that price. And so it's easy for me to say no to that.
Well, they've got some great selling skills. I have to tell you, I'm watching this stuff go down, and this woman takes the scarf. She's got it on you, wrapped around your neck, and telling you how beautiful you are before you even know what happened.
I know, and then,
you're feeling it.
And so often they do have their children working with them. So the kids are trying to sell to you. How do you say no to that?
Yeah,
I'm no
tough.
good. I can't do it. So, I literally the times I went to the artisan market, I only brought so much cash with me so that I couldn't do too much damage. And the other part is I didn't want to carry home so much stuff. So I really just wanted to stick to what I really wanted to buy. I don't like dust collectors or knickknacks. I wanted it to have some meaning for myself or something that I could use, something that was practical. So I did get some great jewelry. I got some great scarves, a few hand-painted things. But I thought that was fun. I'm no good at negotiating. When you came with me, I got much better prices. Yeah. Like half.
Yeah,
I went,
I don't know why.
Oh, my gosh, did I overpay? I had no idea how low they'd go until you came with me.
They must have liked me.
No, they didn't like you. They didn't like you. They just knew that I wasn't going to buy anything unless they went that low with you there.
They had a lot of fun, and I had a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. We were all laughing.
Yeah, I mean,
because they ended up with the money.
Well, they did.
You know what? Because you know what you don't know. You don't know what it really cost them. So they might have made a ton, but they made us feel like we got a deal. So, hey, that's perfect salesmanship. Everybody walks away happy.
They did have their bottom line. There were times that we would test them to go a little low on the price, and that's when they would have to say, absolutely not, no. And they would let us walk away. So we kind of got to where the bottom line was often.
So that's enough of your restaurant tippage. I mean, your eating.
My artisan
Your
shopping.
artisan shopping tippage.
Tips, yeah.
But we do have a couple restaurant tips for you.
Yeah, speaking of restaurants.
The one of the ones that we ate at was Ninu Nifa, and that's the one that was in this last clip. And you want to describe it? It was very nice.
Well,
it was one of these restaurants that opened up to a beautiful courtyard.
That was incredible. It was an Argentinian restaurant, but you walk in the door, and when it's closed, you wouldn't even know a restaurant exists there, except for the tiny sign that's next to these big wooden doors. But when you walk through these big wooden doors, it is just opens up to this beautiful green space of flowers and gardens over your head, with vines and kind of a like platform terraces, I want to say, where they have the tables. But as I'm describing it, the setting was incredibly beautiful, but the food was excellent.
There was a guard standing outside as we left, guarding the place. And we're going to take you to a little clip of a conversation that we had after we had left having lunch here at Ninu Nifa on the way back to our hotel or to some other destination we were headed to. But this is a rather interesting conversation we had that we just decided, let's just turn on the microphone and see what happens here.
The walk back from our hotel after a great lunch at Nifu, huge Argentinian lunch, has spurred some interesting conversation as we dodge through the flute hawker, trying to hawk his flutes at us, and the guards. We feel safe here.
I was going to say, I never felt unsafe in Antigua. However, maybe all the armed guards at every single doorway.
Well, it was nice though.
Aids in that safety feeling.
He had a gun on his hip, and he had a big old shotgun in his arms. And he was standing guard at the restaurant we were eating in, and makes you feel a little comfortable.
Which is but it's a little strange, because
it's strange, but it makes you feel comfortable.
I never felt uncomfortable, and then when I spit, I'm like, wait, should I feel uncomfortable? Should I feel unsafe?
Well, he's on your side.
No, but I'm saying, the fact that they need them all of a sudden makes you think, wait, should I be feeling unsafe?
Well, you think anybody could walk into a fancy restaurant like that and basically hold you up and say, give me all your money, give me all your credit cards, goodbye.
It wasn't just outside of this restaurant where they had a security guard with a huge gun or a couple of guns. It was every doorway, every shop. They were all over the security. So you did feel secure.
I felt secure.
But I have to say...
Because I thought those guys were on my side.
Yeah, but it was a little strange to me to see that all over.
I'm not sure I understand what you're saying.
Well, when you see guards like that all over, then it makes me, like I said when I was walking down the street there, that should I be fearful of my security and my safety? But honestly, I felt very safe in this town. I never feared for my safety. We walked home at night in the evening, and it seemed like a very safe place. So I don't know.
Well, I don't think it's the Wild West where you're going to have bandits coming in and robbing the place on horseback. But I do think that you have a huge disparity from wealth and poor there. There's a big gap there. So could someone get very desperate and, run into a place and rob it if they didn't have any kind of intimidating security?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah,
I guess you're right.
I think so. But, that just gave me, I understood that's what it is. And then when I saw that, I said, okay, this is even better.
That's
to me.
True. Yeah.
I took it that way. I didn't go, do they need it? It must not be a good place. No. Yes, they obviously need it or they wouldn't have it there.
Right, but I never felt for my
safety. They need
safety.
it in Chicago, too. When we're in Chicago, there's guys walking down the streets with guns, too.
Yeah, they probably need more of it. They probably need more of it there. Yeah. Yeah, I did feel very safe, though, in Antigua. So, Al, what are you going to take away from our time here in Antigua?
Well, we've been here, 4 days? This is our 5th day here. And, the thing that comes to my mind is breast milk.
Breast milk?
Breast milk. And I probably should share this about about myself. No, I don't like breast milk. And there's a whole bunch of other jokes there that I don't even want to get into. But, I do like a glass of milk at night. It just kind of does me a good. It does a body good, you know. And so we went into the store and we did our usual thing, and we bought a carton of milk. And I've been drinking it for 4 days. And it wasn't until today that you decided to look at the carton and said, Al, because I've been complaining that it tastes a little different.
I was going to say, that's the thing is you kept complaining that it smelled different, tasted different.
Yeah, it was a little creamier in color on the yellowish side.
Thick.
It was a little thicker than normal
Smelly.
milk, and it kind of tasted more like almost like corn. And I thought, well, maybe they just feed the cows more corn here. And so it wasn't until today when you decided, and I'm such a dope, you decided to flip the carton over and read the English side of the carton, because I can't read Spanish, so I'm looking at the Spanish side of the carton the whole time and wondering, I don't even have the common sense of a brain to turn the carton around and look at the English side. And so you decided to turn it around and tell me, I think I know why your milk is tasting a little off. And I said, why? Is it goat's milk? And you said, I think that's what you should believe. So it wasn't goat's milk. It was and is breast milk. And all I can say is, I hope that I get a lot of immune system boosters and not some strange Guatemalan revenge or something where my hair falls out or something. I don't really know, but I've been taking it on the chin from you for the last day when you decided to turn the carton over.
I have been laughing my ass off for 24 hours at the thought of you drinking breast milk. Well, first of all, I can't believe they actually sell this in a carton, I'm not sure.
Two things. I've been feeling a little stronger.
Yeah.
And then I've been having this real problem where I don't seem to be losing any weight. I seem to just be putting on pounds like there's no tomorrow.
Like a baby. Oh no, I think we have to do a little further investigation.
Well,
I can't believe they'd sell breast milk on a carton on the shelf with the rest of the milks in the grocery store.
I got to do some more investigating.
So maybe we're misunderstanding something
I'm not
here.
sure.
But I still enjoy the thought.
I hope we're misunderstanding
I'm enjoying the thought that you're drinking Guatemalan mommy breast milk.
Well, I ain't drinking it anymore now that I know what it is. But you know what? I've been off it a day. I need to say this. I've been off it. I've been off it one day, and my body is craving fat.
Oh God!
Can you believe it? I want to eat fat right now, and I've been off it one day.
Oh my God!
So
you better cut it out, or I'm going to be rolling you home from this country. Speaking of babies and children, Niños de Guatemala. Niños de Guatemala.
Oh, that was an interesting thing that happened to us. Here's another good restaurant that you guys can stop at when you're in Guatemala. It's called the Travel Menu.
Yeah, it's just a little place. It's easy to pass by. Yeah, it's called Travel Menu.
Yeah, we went in for steak night, and it was great. The food was great. It's a
there's somebody grilling the steaks right there.
But it's an Irish group that runs the show there, and there's a lot of English speaking in the restaurant. So,
I think a lot of expats. There was an Irish bartender, and a lot of expats go there. That's why there was a lot of English speaking in there, right?
Right. So, anyway, while we were there, we noticed that everybody knew each other. So our curiosity was getting to us. So the guy that was sitting beside us, we had to ask him, what's going on here? Why does everybody know each other? And we're the only two dopes in the room that don't know anybody. And he said, oh, you're in for a real treat. This is the compilation of a fundraiser that was done for El Niños de Guatemala, which is a Dutch charity started by the Dutch. It's also available in the U.S. that raises money to build schools for the Guatemalan children. And I got to tell you, I was a believer at the end of this.
Absolutely. I mean, what an incredible organization.
Yeah, we got to know the person that runs the show, and we